Hey, hi, howdy, and hello everyone, and welcome to Trash Talk with Wickedy. I love trash, and I am here to convince you to join my new cult passion and to love trash too. So let's take a deeper dig into the garbage bins and trash in Stardew Valley. There are 7 different trash items, and I'm going to be going over each one, their usefulness, and all the secrets to anything trash and garbage related. No, not the local villagers, those are a different type. I'm talking about this sweet garbage. Starting off with trash, while it is an individual item, it is also a collective of items that seem pretty worthless at first glance, and you'll run into most of these all the time while playing, but I'm going to show you how they are secretly pretty amazing. Well, except for that one. The rotten plant is just a decomposed jack-o'-lantern once winter rolls around, or a nice little gift from Lewis if you happen to leave his hard-earned taxpayer money lying around in public. I really have no use for a rotten plant, to be honest. Apart from it being an orange item used in dyeing or decorating, these are completely useless, so we won't go over them any more than that. First up is probably, in my opinion, the least useful, and also only one of these that can't be found from a crab pot. It's the Joja Cola. This is literally labeled trash, even if you buy it for 75 gold or get it from a soda machine via the Joja route. You can sell it for 25 gold, so I guess it's not completely worthless. Joja Cola can give you a little boost of 13 energy and 5 health, which can help you while you're fishing. Don't bother giving this item to anyone as a gift. It is hated by everyone. Well, except for Sam. He just likes pond water soda, I guess. Joja Cola is also often requested on the community board, so I do like to keep some handy in a chest nearby. Really, Caroline? For a burrito? Man, what would that even look like? Oof, gross. Joja Cola can also be used as a blue dye or to craft a blue J shirt with the tailoring system. Now, if we can just pretend that the J stands for Jeff or even Team Jody, I'll feel much better wearing this. Speaking of tailoring, any of the 5 other trash items can be used to craft the trash shirt that I'm rocking today. Yeah, I know it's a little dumpy, but I think I look amazing. Gifting these trash items out aren't really going to be making you any friends. They're hated by everybody. The other 5 items can all be used in recycling, which is going to be the main selling point for these. But no, don't sell them as they are. They are worth nothing that way. To start recycling, a recycling machine is able to be crafted after you reach level 4 of fishing, and is also the reward if you have the field research bundle in the community center. Breaking down trash items takes 1 hour to process. The trash item is up first. If you use it in a sewing machine, it acts as a black dye. In recycling, it'll give you a 49% chance of 1 to 3 stone, 30% for 1 to 3 coal, and a 21% chance of 1 to 3 iron ore. Coal and iron are used in a ton of different things, but I especially enjoy getting coal from these because I can never seem to have enough. Broken CD and the broken glasses are treated as practically the same item with their uses. They both count as a blue item in the dye pots and a cayenne shade of blue dye in the sewing machine. Recycling these will give you 1 refined quartz, which is used in so many things like lightning rods and quality sprinklers. I'm always in need of refined quartz, so I keep these recycling to keep my supply up. Oh, and hey you, for those of you looking for something blue for that very late game quest added in the 1.5 update, if you know what I'm talking about, both these and Joja Cola work for the color blue. Driftwood can be used as a brown dye or placed in the orange dye pot at Emily's house. Driftwood is also an item that might be asked for if you keep a fish pond with any of these 14 fish. You can recycle it for a 75% chance of 1 to 3 wood or a 25% chance of 1 to 3 coal, but this item has a much better use. In your first winter, you can get a wood chipper, and driftwood will break down to 5 to 9 wood each after 3 hours, so I usually hoard all of mine up until that time. And lastly, we have my favorite trash item, the Soggy Newspaper. Now, I went over why I love this item so much already in my 30 tips and tricks video, but recycling this has a small chance of giving you a great item. 90% of the time, you're going to be getting 3 torches, which you can use or sell for 5 gold apiece, but there is a 10% chance that you'll get cloth from these. Now, the reason why I love getting cloth from this so much is that it is an item that is needed for the artisan bundle in the community center, and it can sometimes take you a while to buy sheep or rabbits and get wool and then craft a loom and craft it into cloth. So I look at Soggy Newspapers as the shortcut. Also, after you get your first cloth, you're going to be able to unlock tailoring, which will let you customize your character in some fun ways. It's also used to craft a couple of things like the mill. Cloth also happens to be the highest selling item that you can get from recycling, selling for 470 gold upwards to 658 depending on your profession. I do my best to never toss my Soggy Newspapers whenever I find them just for that item. And you can use the Soggy Newspapers in the sewing machine. It acts as a gray dye. Now, there is a special order quest that will ask for you to find and deliver trash items, well, except for Joja Cola. It's requested by Linus, which will unlock fiber seeds. So let's go over all the best ways to find garbage. Garbage cans can drop these in any can during any season, but that's not always guaranteed. There's better ways. Fish ponds can produce trash depending on the fish that you keep. Any crab pot fish that you can raise in here has a chance of giving you a piece of trash, more so when you have less than 5 of them in a pond. Crab pots are also a good source of trash, with a 38% chance of getting one in a pot, giving you 5 experience points when you collect it. Each trash item has an equal chance between them to show up and can be in the pots at any location, well, unless you choose the Mariner profession at level 10, which eliminates the chance of getting trash at all. Now, depending on what farm map you choose, you can have a good steady supply by fishing. On the standard farm, you have a 100% chance of catching trash in all of the waters. Wilderness farm has a 65% chance. Forest farm, hilltop farm, and Four Corners farm are all 50%. The Riverland farm is geared towards fishing, so the trash chances are minimal, much like with fishing anywhere else. And the beach farm has these ponds, which are 100% trash. Catching trash will give you 3 fishing experience points, which is pretty nice, I guess. And of course, you can catch trash literally anywhere else that you fish, especially if you don't cast out very far or are at a lower fishing level. But my absolutely favorite place to catch trash is in the mines at level 100. Now, there is a very difficult fish here that you can catch, but it's rare and you will likely be able to finish the quest before you even get a bite. Oh, and there is one special trash item that you can catch, which is one of the new decorative items added in the 1.5 update. Go fishing into the fountain in town, and after a lot of sticks and stones, there is a 10% chance that you can catch the decorative trash can. It's not functional, and you can also get it and more with the furniture catalog too, but I really like it. Speaking of trash cans, we have a tool right here that gets a bit overlooked, to be honest. The starter trash can just deletes stuff, but you can absolutely upgrade it like most other tools, but at half the gold. And that way, when you're tossing stuff to make room for your precious Soggy Newspapers, you can get a little bit of money back too. The percentage that you get back depends on what upgrade you have. With that, it pays to recycle. Now, that covers all of the trash items. Let's move on to the goodies that you can get while dumpster diving. There are 8 garbage cans scattered around Pelican Town, and they are absolutely worth taking a little peek inside. Sadly, not everyone appreciates our fondness and love of found treasures, so be sure villagers are outside of this range, centered around you, not the can, otherwise you'll lose 25 friendship points. Sam and Alex are both the worst. My trash guardian nemesis. Anyway, Sam often skateboards or hangs around these two, very annoying. And Alex hangs out with Rusty, which is sweet and all, except when it gets in the way of me finding my next hot meal. But on the 15th day of winter, you can find Linus making his way down to the night market. If you get your Trash Panda on, you'll actually gain 5 friendship points with him and get a little bit of new dialogue here. Now, luck does have a role in the chances of finding trash, so be sure to check them all on good luck days. The things that you can find can be edible items, gems, fish, even community center items too. The fish and forageables will always change depending on the season. You'll find spring fish and forageables in the spring, summer ones in the summer, and so on. But not every trash can is equal. Heading over to the museum, you can sometimes find regular or omni geodes. The blacksmith can have coal or ore. Digging around at Joja Mart has higher chances of finding Joja Cola, or a movie ticket or corn if you happen to have the movie theater built. Granny's house has a chance of having cookies. And the saloon, definitely don't overlook this one. Gus has a dish of the day every day available in his shop, and there can be one sometimes found right out here in Star Drop Saloon's premier patio seating. Maybe he added too much salt or something? I don't mind, it's free. Unlocking various things in the game can add some new things into the cans. After you learn the furnace from Clint, any can have a smelted bar. After you reach the bottom of the local mines, these gems and purple mushrooms can be found in any can. And also after you completed the vault bundle, Calico Desert items could also be found. Out of all of these, being able to find a diamond or a community center fish, gold bar, or a great hot meal makes checking these frequently absolutely worth your time. I had a playthrough with a remix community center and found an octopus and a scorpion carp in the trash to donate to the Master Fishers bundle. They can both be pretty difficult to catch, so it saved me a ton of frustration. And of course, there is a very special item that you can get from any garbage can. It's an upcycled iconic fashion piece, the garbage hat. After you've checked at least 20 garbage cans, the garbage has a 0.2% chance of blowing its lid off. The first time I found it, it was absolutely terrifying. I had a good laugh after I cried a little bit. This is a hat that you can pop on your head to complete your trashy outfit. You can also place it on your horse, your sea urchin, the alien rare crow, or your child if for some reason you decided to have one of those running balls of nightmare fuel. Oh, and you can absolutely find more than one so that you and your horse can match too. Thank you again for coming to my trash talk. So, what is the best thing that you have found while dumpster diving in Stardew Valley? Let me know down in the comments. For me, apart from the garbage hat of course, it was probably finding a fish taco right after it was requested on the board. Or a super cucumber, which I put right into my fish pond. I don't really know why the villagers of Pelican Town are so wasteful though. They're lost my game. Alright friends, this has been fun. I'm Wickedy. Thank you so much for hanging out in the valley with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!